This is really a unique intersection of a pretty fascinating unsolved science problem and an absolutely immediate societal concern. The project that we're working on is trying to estimate extreme precipitation and how hard it can rain for the safety of the way our dams are constructed and operated.
Spillway failure happens to be the leading cause of dam failures historically. If they suddenly fail, it's truly a catastrophic event.
Everything was really ripe for us to try and bring new science, new scientific knowledge, new scientific tools to this pressing question.
It's been a long journey. It started back in 2011. The only tools available for estimating rainfall for the design of spillways at dams was a method called the hydrometeorological reports. In Colorado, they call it HMRs. Our edition was dated 1988.
We took a state-of-the-art weather forecast model and we were able to go back in time. We were able to simulate cases from the 1800s to understand, hey, did we really get that right? Do we know as much about those historical cases as we thought, and how should those be incorporated into the decision-making process now? We were able to take that model and look at all of the data it's ever produced and try and understand what it tells us about extreme precipitation and the threat of flooding, even in places where we've never had an observation.
What the study found was the long duration events, which are like the September 13 events, multi-day events, those might occur on the Front Range and at the lower elevations on the plains, but they just can't occur physically at higher elevations. They also found that the shorter duration afternoon thunderstorms, the big Thompson flood events, those can happen down here.
Another big aspect of the study was recognizing that when probable maximum precipitation was first scoped, climate change wasn't on the table. Climate change is absolutely changing the upper bound on precipitation and how hard it can rain. No other state, to my knowledge, has incorporated climate change information into these rules and regulations.
We wanted to make sure that we used the best science that we could find and with all the possible stakeholders that could either inform the science or use the results. The key partners were the Colorado Water Conservation Board, and they were the funding partner, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the U.S. Geological Survey, Nuclear Regulatory Commission, and NOAA. We're also able to bring in the Western Water Assessment through Ceres and CU Boulder. Now we can, as a team, present that to the dam safety community and the science community as a way to move forward and support the next generation of folks that need these dams.
We're moving into an era where our weather modeling capabilities and our computing capabilities are going to enable us to do even more with this problem. Going into it, the goal was a national standard. I think this study has done really well and will hopefully facilitate the interest at the national level.